Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Infinite Skyblock. This is Scoots42, and today I wanted to start off by upgrading my jetpack a little bit to something that actually has some armor on it. And what I did was I utilized our induction smelter. I took some bronze, and we made some of these iron armor platings. And that gave me the bronze armor plating I wanted to add on to our hardened jetpack here. I also found out, I'm going to go ahead and take that out of there and pop it on there. I found out, I should have read this a little closer, this leadstone flux pack. It does charge armor and held items when active, but it must be worn as a chest plate. So I'm going to have to search a little harder, I think, to try to find something that will continue to charge this while I'm wearing it. I don't know that anything exists that will do that. Let's see, what is this? Energy fuel add-on. I'm actually not convinced that anything in this pack will actually do that. And I mean, I've been looking, but I'm just not, I mean, unless some of these higher ones, and we might be able to get ourselves one of those now. So let's try that. Let's see if we can't get ourselves a decent tier flux capacitor here. So that, let's keep you down where I can see you. And then I think this is the one that needed some hardened glass. So let's see. What kind of charge modes you have. Okay, there we go. That'll charge worn items. Nice. So what we need to do is just get this guy charged up then. And that should, you see how fast it drained the energy, so it didn't fully charge this because this holds way more energy than the energetic infuser does. We can increase how much energy it holds if we upgrade it, but I've been keeping a close eye on this guy. We've been doing a bunch of stuff that requires power, but we haven't really been keeping up with the upgrades. So if we look at our upgrade kit, the next level we need to get is the signalum. And we're going to need two things for that. We're going to need some blizz powder, which we're either going to have to get from blizz rods, which we can grow with mystical agriculture. But honestly, I don't know that that is really going to work. Or we could go the getting snow route, which I think might actually be worth it. So what we'll need to do is make a glacial precipitator. Which is going to need some tin, it looks like. So let's do that, because we definitely need to work on getting some signalum. Because that is really going to be the key to upgrading. And I did want to kind of keep an eye on the quest book here. We could make a compression dynamo, but I wanted to look at the quest book too and just kind of see. So it didn't count that I have the satchel, huh? Let's, because I've made a couple of those now. Like I've made two, and we got that one out of the quest reward. And it's still not wanting to trigger that satchel quest. I mean, unless I need to configure it or something. There we go. It went as soon as I configured it. Craziness. Okay, so I will take that. Did we get anything? We got a loot chest. Okay. So anything in there? Ooh, more of that fairy bread. I will definitely take that. That has got some nice hocks to it. I think that's just every bit as good as our apples, as a matter of fact. So let's see. Are you ready yet? Yes, you are. And let's get back to our Glacial Precipitator. So we need one of these. A machine frame. There we go. And let's get a redstone reception coil, of course. And I think we still had a few copper gears in there, which is what those look to be. We probably need a piston, because I always need pistons. So, Glacial Precipitator? Yes. Nice. So I'm kind of out of room right here, huh? Let's see, where would a good place... Like, what can we do? I mean, I guess I could, pop it on out there. Do we start doing... Maybe we start doing machines on this side. Well, let's try that. Let's see, is it time for another flex plug? I think it might be time for another flex plug. So let's get one of those. Let's see, flex point, right? Because those receive energy. And we need some more of these guys. Nice. There we go. And let's get a few of these leadstone flux thingies. There we go. And we'll need to right click you, which is easier said than done. Selecting network, scoops 42s. And so you should be getting power now, Mr. Glacial Precipitator. Nice. And we may as well just have you make snowballs, and we're going to need to get some water to you. So let's see if we can make an ender tank. I think we'll have everything we need except for the wool. Yeah. So you are blue, 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 right? So let's come over here and see if we have any blue wool, and we do. I need to go and shear some of those sheep here pretty soon. Turn you into regular wool. I'm still not quite used to the jetpack, but I will say it is definitely better than no flight at all. Alright, so there's some more water. Pop you like so. And once we flip that over, nice. So that should start making water, or snow here. Are you not getting enough power? You should be getting power. Why are you not getting power? may not have enough. Like I said, I'm not too terribly familiar with this. So let's see here. I might need to kind of boost this up a bit. Manages energy, so we might need one of these. Which needs flux blocks, 5 of them. So we're going to need a few of these, I take it. Something like that. So we're getting closer. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, just 3. Oh, we need more of the flux stuff now. Okay. Nice. Where'd you go, Flux? Over there? So one of those. What are we missing? These? Okay, there's that. And I think we're almost there. We needed one more of those. And of course, now we need more obsidian. So we should have a little bit over here. Do something like that. So like I said, I don't know if this is going to help any, but I would think that it would, since it's supposed to control the energy. So flux controller, I'm thinking, should go like right maybe there. And I would almost think that should go in there. Okay, so that was not the answer. So what if we do this? Okay, so you're online. Like I have no idea how this is supposed to work. I don't know. Maybe just having it there will help. Are you getting any power yet? Oh, you are. Maybe just having it there helped. Okay. Let's see. Are you guys still getting power? I think the easiest way to check is just going to be to turn you back on for a second. You're still doing good. And you guys are still getting power, right? I believe so. Okay. Well, I'm going to say that was all I needed to do then. I'm a little surprised that's all I needed to do. But it looks like we've got our snow now, so that is cool. So we should be able to get back to making our cryotheum. Let's see, that's going to be this stuff. There we go. I knew there was a way to do it. Fluid transposer with snow. So fluid transposer. Pop the snow in there. And we will swap you guys. And then set you to output. And that should start making our dust. Cool. Very good. Nice. So we've got a couple of those now, which I believe we should have almost everything else that we need. What else did we need? Because apparently we do not have almost everything else. We've got like half. Oh, we need some of that snow. Okay. We'll grab a little more snow. And you can just hang out in here in the grid. So that stuff, and then I think it was some kind of niter. Is there a way for us to get niter? Pulverizing sandstone. Sandstone, I believe, is probably going to be the easiest way for us. Instabulation apparatus. I don't think we have any of that. So pulverizing sandstone, it looks like, is going to have to be what we'll do. And so I think we still had some sand here in the grid. Yeah, we've got a little bit. So we may need to set up another sand operation, which I was kind of thinking about doing anyway. So hopefully this will get us some niter. That'll get us some of our sand back and hopefully some niter. It's a 40% chance, so I figure out of 3 of them we should get at least 1 niter. You can go up there. That's going to be nice. So you're all going in here. There's a couple of niter. Nice. Alright, so that should get us some cryotheum dust. And my end goal today is to try to get some of these Signalum upgrade kits. And I'm thinking we should be able to get at least 2 of them. But we're going to need some Electrum gears. So let's get some Electrum going. One more. There we go. And we can get you gearing up. And now for the sort of rough part, Signalum. All right. So to get this stuff, we basically need to alloy I think it's 3 copper to 1 silver to, I believe that's a quarter bucket of redstone. So 3 times 4 is 12. If we had 12 copper and 4 silver, eventually we'll be able to automate this with the grid. But usually starting off, I think it's easiest to understand how to do this while using the smeltery. So let's see, a bucket of this I think is going to be 10. So let's get some of this going in our magma crucible here. We might be able to snag a bucket. Do I have a bucket? I've got a, what is that, a skyroot bucket I got from that Aether place? Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to wait here. Yeah, each redstone is going to get you 100 millibuckets. And you are just going to town. I love it. Alright, so let's get a little of this cleaned up. We may as well put you in the grid, because I'm probably not going to wear you. I kind of wish I'd have read that a little bit more. What we can do is get this copper and silver smelting up while we're waiting on that redstone. Let's get you guys in there. And I think I had some cobalt in here, yeah. Let's put that up. How are you doing? You are there, nice. So can I get a bucket of you now? Not with that, it looks like. There is a bucket in there. So is it? Okay, that works. And this is actually why I wanted to put an extra drain on the smeltery. I want to go and get us a hardened fluiduct real quick. Do I have any left? Fluiduct opaque, hardened fluiduct. Yes, okay. So you'll go right there. Boom. And we got 4 ingots of signalum out of that. Let's do a little bit more than that. But I may have been off on that. 3 ingots and 1 copper. Really, that just seems... It used 4. Because we put... Oh, well, that's 1 block of copper. Okay. Thought it was 1 ingot. I was like, wait just a minute. So it used 3 ingots and 1 ingot. Okay, so 3 more buckets ought to do it. So that's going to be 18 glowstone. No, wait a minute. That's going to be 30 glowstone. I don't know what I was thinking. Doesn't matter what those ratios are. It takes... Geez, pretend you can do math. Wow. Oh, dang it. It started doing that thing again. Stop it. Can I bucket you out of there? I can. Cool. You can go in there. Hate it when that happens. Shoot. How am I going to get that out of there? Well, tell me how much is in there. 120 millibuckets. Really? Well, maybe... What if I just did this? $25.20. So I guess we can just fill it all the way up. I guess we'll do this the hard way. We'll fill that all the way up, disconnect you, and then bucket this back. Jeez. I mean, I guess at least I'll be able to get it all out of there, right? Not like we don't have enough to do already. I do wish there was a way for me to tell how much was in there without having to pick it up. That just doesn't... I think the one probe was the only thing I knew of that would do that. Alright, so now we're starting to get the redstone in there. Cool. So I may want to think about kind of moving this. And I guess we can talk about the fluid grid a little bit. Now that I've got some lava and water over here, what I've done around the back is I've got more of these external storage guys. And I think we may have talked about it a little bit, but just to go over it one more time to make sure you set it to fluids. You know, so if you're setting up these external storages on a fluid source and then you come over to your fluid grid and, oh, I don't see my fluids in there, double check your external storage and make sure that you are getting, make sure you have it set on the fluid, which is this little guy right here. By default, it's set to items. Let's see, so we've got just a few more. Unfortunately, the way these item ducts work, it's just going to be easier for me to turn all of that into signalum. You're almost done. Take a quick sneak peek in the quest book. We should make a 1K disc at some point, just to get that quest out of the way. There's a 1K storage part. So that was easy. 1K. 1K disk. There's a completed quest. And it wants a 64K fluid storage disk, which is unfortunate because I'll probably never use it. And, ooh, I never did claim the fluid grid, huh? And pretty soon we will get into these wireless grids. I personally have never used the wireless fluid grid, but I do use the wireless grid quite a bit. But it can take a fair amount of power, so I kind of want to get these dynamos upgraded a little bit before we start doing that. Now let's see, there you are. that should basically get us all of that turned into Signalum. Nice. So now we can start letting you guys out. And see, you're just a regular Fluidex, so I think I'm going to try to fix you real quick. Well, that wasn't really what I wanted, but close enough. So if I do something like this, that should, do you not want to pipe out of the top or what? Or out, can I not pipe out of the, this is letting me pipe out of the side. Oh, there it goes. It is starting to fill back up now. Okay, cool. So that should stop that problem. And we'll find something to kind of stick in there so it doesn't look so horrible. Let's see, you guys should be just about done. That should be enough for us to get a couple of Signalum kits. At least one, hopefully. Let's see, Signalum. There we are. So one of those. Did we not get our Signalum gears out of here? We did not. Wow. Or Electrum gears, excuse me. And again, nice. So we have two of those. And I don't remember if we got all these guys upgraded to the reinforced tier or not. I don't think we did. So let's upgrade you. And let's upgrade you. So now we can hold a whopping 32 million RF. And this guy that we just upgraded is doing 100 RF a tick and can now hold a total of 3 augments. So I think that's about all the time I have for today, unfortunately. I will, between episodes, I'll work on actually getting the rest of those upgraded. And I'm going to try to get the proper augments installed in them so we can really just kind of max out what these magmatics can do at the Signalum level. The next level is going to be the resonant tier, and that is going to take a little bit more work, believe it or not. Let's see here, Signalum tier. To get Enderium is going to take a little bit of work. That's an Enderium blend. We're going to need pulverized lead. We need platinum. We need resonant ender. So, I mean, there's going to be a fair amount of work. It's not going to be terrible, I guess, because we can melt ender pearls on the smeltery. But it's still going to take a little bit of work. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode today. We did manage to get a little bit done. We will come back next time and start getting even more done. But with getting the power upgraded, hopefully, between episodes, we're going to be able to start automating a lot more stuff. We're going to be able to start having the grid work with some of our machines so that we can have stuff crafted on demand. It's going to be a really good time. So I hope you guys are enjoying everything. Let me know how you feel about it down in the comments section. Be sure to check out Infinite Gaming on their Discord. And if you haven't already, and I know I say this a lot, but definitely download this SkyBlock pack from Infinite. It is, in fact, one of the most fun packs I've played in a while. So thanks for stopping by today, guys, and take care.